One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
I know who you are, and I know who you serve. Zariel's lickspittle, gladiator in the Archdevil's army.
You've got to be half troll for your head to be that hard. I'm not working for Zariel, I'm running from her.
We've both got a brainworm. I know you can see into my mind, see the truth. I'm home now, out of the hells. I just want to live.
I won't fall for this devilish trickery.
Please. It's Wyll, right? We don't have to do this.
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Wyll. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name.
If you take her at her word, you can't possibly fulfill your mission in good conscience. But break the terms of your pact and the consequences will be unfathomable.
If I believe you, Karlach, it'll be me who pays the price. Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
Look, you don't have to trust me blindly. I'll prove to you I'm as clean as they come. In fact, we're in the same line of work in a way. A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the Archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little, she sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, after me. Until a minute ago, I thought you were working with them. They want to take me back to the Hells. I'd like to team up. Send your leader my way so we can work out the particulars. If there's one thing Zariel taught me, it's not to fuck with the top dog until it's absolutely necessary. Ready to team up? Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Why don't you clear things with your leader before we team up? Send them my way so we can work out the particulars. If there's one thing Zariel taught me, it's not to fuck with the top dog until it's absolutely necessary.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
What's that supposed to mean?
The truth will out before you know it. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Ready to team up? Fuck yes. No room in your party. What should I do?
I'll get little rest, given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Excellent. Let's go.
What was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I'm so glad I found... I'm Althira. I know who you are. That's why I'm here. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I've been running since Elturel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. Really? Just like that? I won't let you down. I promise.
You open your eyes with a lurch. You stand above a body, which is in the body. Her blood covers you. You recall nothing of how you ended up here. No matter how it appears, the body is there. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really? If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what? You don't have much time for... You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hots. Your misdeed is bright and clear.
Another waif dead, but
You're the one who cried out for us. You must have seen something.
And it looks like you've been showering in gore. How'd that happen, huh?
she was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. This blood didn't get there on its own. Her neck didn't snap by any accident. The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know,
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed.
an uneasy feeling as the Inquisition departs. You are left alone. Every one of your instincts screams against the...
Althira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young soul slain in her prime.
Sir, Wyll with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle to name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Everything is clear.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roam. Good news. Can't.
Something's wrong. It's difficult for me to talk about. I'm sorry.
Tonight, you can't You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject... Your body barely complied.
Milo, I followed you, my dear rotted master. I was so worried for your health during our... You have... I found you, follow... Ah, yes, my lord. You... I'm sure... I cannot wait until your next act of death wants everything to do with you. Good. Be true to your...
A hero at heart.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Well met. My father once said, so it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I found him in the field. I don't remember much of the battle. Proud? No. Angry at the frontiers demanded a Baldur's Gate born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me, a classic drama, a staunch father. I've come to know a fair few village clerics. From what I understand, that we should pay her a visit. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking all the more reason to stick close. Anger. I understand. Bloodthirst is another matter. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made... But that story is...
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface.
A sending stone. Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds.
What are you?
Something stirs deep within. Your right eye vibrates, and beyond the void.
Keep out of my mind. I told you, the eyes are rock, nothing more. And that's the end of it. By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could be a gift or a curse in disguise.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
It's a powerful talent. Use it, but use it wisely.
I know that look. It's just... quite positive. You can trust me on that. So, you're not in full control of your faculties? If... Damn
Shadowheart said the box is inscribed with unfamiliar. In an instant, Shadowheart...
It's nothing, trust me. Beautiful evening, isn't it? You can really appreciate the darkness out here in the wilds. Not like in the city. Quite right. On that note...
Hiya. The Blade of Frontiers? Yeah, he's been on my tail for ages. Thought he'd seen... Wyll's been deceived. It isn't his fault. Thank you. Look, I don't know why Wyll's been sent. Believe it or not, that's all I am. I'll see that you do.
Well met.
Hurry! I've got there, in the grass. All right. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Shh. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Keep your cool. This one's all bite, no bark. Or is it the other way around?
Answer a few little questions, and we won't have to find out. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not? You son of a...
Your mind, you tried to...
What was that? It's those tentacled monsters. They took you to... And to think... A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beat... My. So, did you learn anything about turn us into... Although... Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups.
I suppose this affords me a little alone time. Until later, then.
Excellent. Just so you know, but the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really, but you could have been more subtle about it.
I've got my eye on that rogue. For a few reasons. He's not infernal, at least. But there's something else about him. Let's hope whatever's going on under that impressive mop is good news.
Astarion has a certain swagger, don't you find? An interesting fellow. Nice hair to boot.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up
Shit.
there in the dim firelight. You see him for...
I've never killed anyone. Well, if I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely you'd No. I need... Thank you. I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves...
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath can...
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. Shouldn't take long. Now...
You watch as he stalks.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just a bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good... Perhaps I am. For 200 years, the... Someone. Or... As for my other quirks, well... That's my theory, but I'm just glad. Although there's still time.
Vamps don't scare me, as long as they keep their teeth to themselves. No sense judging someone for who they are. Except devils, obviously.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
I'd just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Well met.
Why are we slowing down?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it. Sharp. Anyway, what were we talking about? I mean, I know where I'd be. It'll...
You have a... I like it. It's simple. In theory, the next step is to drink. People think the... So why would... Trust me. It doesn't happen. I've already apologized. Unless you're... Fine. But now that you know what I am... Excellent. What... Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient... I was attacked. They be... Given... It was only afterwards. I realized just... Why do you insist? Oh, absolutely. But now... There you are. The very same. In all the... You were delectable. And don't worry. There's enough of me to go around. I take Gale, for example. He strikes me... But the give... What in the hells would she... Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost... Absolutely. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Interesting. I always thought he tasted a little too sweet. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the wood.
Well met. Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarian, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Goblins are close. I'd know that stench anywhere.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. That's supposed to be a threat. Got a set on you, all right. Almost makes me like you. Almost. I'm gonna enjoy pulling off your skin when we're done.